Welcome back to Grab Her by the Mic, the podcast for women who are slightly feral, wildly opinionated, and completely done trying to fit the script. This week we have the lovely Dani from Walking Your Path on the podcast for our very first proper Her Mic moment, where we are highlighting the wonderful women around the Highlands and focusing on small business owners. So should we get into recap and rosé? So we'll pour a glass of wine, although we've already had one glass, spill about our weeks and catch up on the chaos.
It's recap and rosé, the part where they relive their week like it was national news.
What are we drinking this week?
She's reluctant to give me the microphone because we've got to share for the first time. So this is one of the Chapel Hill. The reason I bought, I sound so dumb and you're going to make this.
A lot of wine.
But the reason I did Chapel Hill is because I really wanted to go on a venture of buying female-owned wineries.
Rephrase it. Buying from female-owned wineries.
What did I say?
Buying female-owned wineries.
I want to buy the wineries. You're full of shit, mate. Okay, so it's a Chapel Hill and it's yummy.
What are the tasting notes?
Tasting notes are sour, cherries, and fresh juicy raspberries. Go well with a Thai dinner, I reckon. I'd have it with a Thai curry, like a Penang. Okay, recap.
Good.
Should I tell you about my week? And then Dani can do her week?
Dani can do her week. I've had a week.
Have you?
Yeah.
You go first then.
I don't like sharing. Can we buy another mic?
I knew you were going to say that.
I did ask if I needed my own mic.
We need a new interface then too, because our interface only takes 2 inputs. So this last weekend just passed, my dad's been overseas working because he works for an American company. So he's been over in Trump land, just really, doing that. He came back on Friday, so I took the kids down because he was thirsty for it. And he's like, maybe you could bring them down on Friday. I'm like, well, I work and they have school. He's like, doesn't matter, just come down. I'm like, no. But then James was doing another whole full day of golfing, as he's been doing every weekend. I think that he doesn't even go golfing sometimes. I think he's like, I'm just going golfing because he just needs a break and he goes and sits in the car for 6 hours. I swear. I'm like, it's bucketing down. You're not golfing. You're just sitting in the car.
Is he really golfing?
You can ask him that question.
Follow him.
I mean, I track him. Like, he's definitely
At the
golf course.
Live
Is he
360.
moving around the course?
Oh, I lose. So I went down there, came back with the kids. So I went down Saturday after our activities, came back Sunday afternoon. I said to him, his golf actually got cancelled. His partner, whatever, didn't show up, but he just still walked the golf course, walked the course. And I said, take your time, enjoy. Break, I'm building Lego. I was actually crocheting. So I came back, sat down to keep editing the podcast. And he says to me, now before you sit down and you settle in, I just have to tell you about an incident that happened here last night.
I know where this is going.
And I went, oh, instantly. All right. Where's the dead hooker?
Where's the dead body?
Where's the dead hooker? I'll help you bury her. And I said, oh. Honestly, did not know where he was going. He goes, yeah, I thought the house was going to burn down. I went, oh, okay. So I clearly can't leave you alone. Like, honestly, like, the fuck? He's like, yeah, next door, the neighbour's car exploded last night and I thought it was going to burn the house down. I went, dramatic. Like, honestly. And he showed me the photo. You do not understand the scale of how serious he is that he thought the house was going to burn down until you see this photo. The car was parked closer to our house than it was to the neighbour's house. And it just randomly, so this is, it was above our
Holy
roof
moly.
line and right next to our house.
I think I seen that. Was it the SES or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
I seen it. Oh my goodness. So it was quite literally nearly burnt down the house. Holy moly.
Fence needs to be replaced. The hedge is dead. But other than that, fine. Like,
Far out.
the car itself
What was
melted.
it? I was going to say, it's not even, you couldn't even tell what it is.
No, and it was pink. Like, it was like a burgundy colour. And you can't even see, like, the wheels, the rubber melted into the ground. Like, the glass was melted.
Moly.
I could smell it. James couldn't smell anything.
You
That
would
nose of
be able
him
to,
is,
I was going to
his
say
nose
the
is totally
fumes.
stuffed. I was just like, I said to him, well, the house is brick. It'd probably be okay. The deck would probably burn down because that's all wood. But I said to him, there's something kind of nice about not being able to do anything. Like, yeah, it's stressful, but what the fuck are you going to do when there's a massive blaze? Because he was there. The fire brigade hadn't come yet. Most of the street was out because he said it was 11:30 at night. He was asleep because he goes to bed about 6 p.m. when we're not there.
He does not.
He does.
He doesn't.
He does. And he said, but it took him 6 explosions before he got out of bed to see what was going on.
Sick.
And he came out, he kind of saw a glow, and then he went outside and he was like, fuck, because he could see the fire from the back deck, which was literally next to where Mabel's bedroom is. How lucky that the kids weren't there at the time. But just a freak random accident. Like the car had been off and parked since 4 o'clock that afternoon.
So nothing caused it?
Nothing caused it. They had a brand new electric BMW that had for 1 week parked next to it. They managed to quickly get in and move it out because if that had blown up, the lithium battery.
Wow.
Their house, fine. For us, it's the fence will need to be replaced. But the fence stands. Like Murphy can't get out. Just a little charred. Oh. But James said to me, he goes, I just haven't been able to shake that feeling. Since it happened, I went back to sleep after the fire as I put it out and I was just, worried going, is it going to light back up again? And, I'm asleep. And I woke up the next morning and I was like, I'm alive. And I went, like you had a feeling of dread. He went, yeah. I said, that's how I feel every day. Welcome.
Welcome to the dread file.
Welcome. This is why I have to take whole days of bedtime. Just spiraling. Spiraling. So that really took up my whole week. That was my week. It was very lucky. The kids and I weren't there. Kids didn't see it. Car's gone now. No house is burnt down. It's quite amazing, actually. Yeah, and the other thing that's exciting about my week is you and I and our husbands are going away on the weekend. Kid-free weekend.
Yeah. 2 nights kid-free.
2 night
I'm
kid-free.
going to miss my babies.
How's your week?
So, had a good week. The kids are good. Maggie is having a great week at school. She had a little disco at school today. So that was fun. Bike riding, being,
Hamish is very ride or die with that bike.
Ride or die, yeah.
He goes full hog.
On purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hamish has now got a BMX outfit to go with his bike riding, which is very cute. The kids are good. Paddy's good. We are so looking forward to going away on the weekend. But the week of the weather here in the Highlands, I think I've been in a bit of a funk. Like it's making me feel flat.
Yeah, same.
I like it.
Do you?
I don't like the heat.
The moisture, it's so humid.
I don't like the grey days.
The grey days, yeah.
Make you feel tired and flat.
Yeah,
unmotivated.
I feel like that all the time.
No, see, I don't mind a little summer storm.
Where your bins are going down the street.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not getting them. Oh, maybe I should get them for you. That would be kind, wouldn't it? Random act of kindness.
Did drive straight past it.
Yeah, but you didn't know they were hers. I'm just going to drive past them now and be like...
I would have.
I wouldn't have.
Oh, you know what I'll do?
Intentional.
I will drop you down to the end of the street and then you can walk them back up. But good week. I'm trying to think for this week. Oh, Paddy's birthday. We had a really good birthday. Kids made a cake. He had the best time and, yeah, looking forward to the week ahead. That's all I have to say.
For reference, for anyone listening that don't know, I was getting dressed earlier and I watched my bins float down the street. Like, bye. Because it's fucking pouring. It's bucketing down.
It wasn't pouring. It was monsooning.
Oh, yeah.
It was like proper natural disaster.
I'm glad you live on a hill and at the top.
But all the water comes through. Paddy's fixed some of it. He was mentioning it. He's like, still get a little bit of wet down here. I was like, well, fucking come back to work, mate.
Got 2 broken legs.
I keep referring people for a plumber. I'm like, I don't know if he's working though.
No, he's not. May. Still hasn't got clearance. He hasn't got full movement of his right leg.
Is he trying hard though?
He goes to physio every second day.
It's like a massage.
No. I'll be sure to tell him that you think that his physio is a massage.
I'll tell him myself.
No, he will.
He'll come take that ladder away.
He will from underneath you. He'll wait till you're on the roof.
I actually thought about getting up on the roof today by myself and I thought, no, don't do it.
Don't.
Because he dropped the ladder off and I'm like, it's just sitting there and it was sunny.
I said to him, why'd you drop it off? She's not ready. She's only ready when she either texts you to say, where's the ladder? Or can you help me get up the ladder? Or can I have Philsy watch me get up the ladder?
I was very surprised that he just showed up with the ladder.
I was surprised too.
James came down and he's like, Paddy's here? I'm like, why? I'm like, yay! The other thing that was really interesting is I've had it on my to-do list for about a week is to buy Cards Against Humanity. I played it in Marimbula and I really want us to play it on our weekend away and I only have an expansion pack, so I've got random cards but not the actual game. And I could not find it anywhere to buy in store. Anywhere.
Can you Amazon it?
Bit late now.
I think I have a box of it at home.
Well, I bought it yesterday.
Oh.
From?
JB Hi-Fi. I was in the Sydney office. Delivered via Uber.
How much did that cost you?
$10. I've got the game for us to play.
Win.
I've never played it.
I remember when I tried to get you to play that Monopoly card game, which I love, and you just fucking ragged on it and you broke my spirit.
There was 400 rules.
There was not 400 rules. There was just like
21
2 rules.
No, there was 400.
Honestly, you haven't used a calendar until now, so.
I've only just started the calendar.
I don't even have a calendar for this year.
Don't
yet.
Don't you? No. Don't get one. It's
No.
You don't need to know what day it is.
Nope.
Oh. But that is a calendar.
I've got a calendar.
Exactly.
It's
That's
just
a
not
calendar.
a visual
Oh,
calendar.
no, we don't need a visual calendar.
I don't check it anyway.
I did just buy I just bought a wall calendar. It's like a week calendar. I got it, and it's got a magnet on it. It sticks to the fridge and like you rip off every week and you fill it out.
That's a lot of dedication.
That was just me in office works buying ring lights going, calendar.
Spontaneous.
How was your week, Dani?
Good. No, it's been pretty good actually. We're finally settling back into the school year.
It's
a month
March.
later. Yeah.
A month later?
Takes a minute.
It does, yeah. Yeah. Busy, chaos, kids are going back to training.
3 kids is a lot of kids. That's a choice. What car do you have
I've just got my little Haval.
for all 3 kids?
Yeah, just a little GT hatchback. But I've only got one in a car seat still, so...
Are they supposed to be in car seats and you're just choosing not to, or?
No.
They come out at 7, don't they?
I thought it
Yeah.
was 10.
Hallie's counting down the days.
Oh, so Noah doesn't need a car seat anymore?
No.
Because he looks very large in his car seat.
Same in his shoes.
I've been so self-conscious. I bought James a shirt and I bought Noah new shoes. Philsy was ragging on my husband's shirt, being like,
I know. No, hang on a second. I went to her son's birthday party and he was like Chinese Cinderella. His feet were bound in a sandal, not even a nice croc.
I didn't even know he still owned those sandals. I don't know where he got the sandals from. He's like fucking 7-year-old.
Honestly, it was like putting his 4-year-old sandals on. And I was like, Noah, does mum need to get you new shoes? He's like, no, they're fine. And his toes, hold this, were over the edge of the sandal and down.
I didn't even notice. I'm like too worried about my testicle pinata.
Then I turn up to CrossFit and he's wearing miniature shoes again. And his toes are like this and he's trying to do a burpee. Like the poor kid can't move.
But he does the same thing, so I don't know he's grown out of them.
Well, he's struggling in silence.
But he put his shoes on anymore. This is the thing is like...
Look at him. You can see his feet are they were like Chinese.
I bought him some new shoes yesterday and I bought James a shirt at the same time because you were making one of my husband's shirts as well.
Because he's
He like put his arm up and I was like, is that a fucking rip?
it was a whole seam had gone. He's like, yeah, that's been there
Still
for
good.
ages. And I was
Still
like,
good.
buy the bloke a shirt.
Why is it my job as a woman to buy him a shirt?
There's some jobs as women. If you want him to wear a nice shirt, you buy him a nice shirt.
Yeah.
If you look at him and he puts his arm up in the morning and there's a whole seam gone.
That's the first time I saw that.
Really?
Yes.
This is like the drunk episode again.
We're hallucinating.
Do you want a crystal? Cold crystal?
No. It's the phallic
dropped
nature
it.
of them.
Good weeks for everyone.
My week was good. Went back to uni.
How much longer do you have at uni?
A year and a half.
Okay, so you're what,
Yep.
halfway through?
Halfway.
Do you
It's
finish
exhausting.
your... Yeah, it would be because it's one that you actually have to probably physically be there for. I'm assuming,
This semester's
nursing.
really heavy as well. Mental
Really?
health, psychiatric care, and pathophysiology and pharmacology.
It's like a
Acute
lot of-
care, a lot of nursing terminology.
When
It's
do you think that
exhausting.
you, as a nurse, what's your goal?
Injectables. I can answer
is
that for you.
money maker.
Botox. I know. I'm actually thinking at the end of it, I'll keep going and doing midwifery, which is an extra 12 months. But I'll revisit that at the end, see where we're at.
I think that suits
I'm very boring.
your aura.
Does
It's
it?
not boring, midwifery. No.
Yeah.
It's very nurturing. It's bringing life. It's helping people. It's helping women in their most vulnerable state. Unless you're like me and just completely numb from the tit down.
In general, as a person, yes. In the labour ward.
Mabel just like slid out in 2 hours because I actually pushed mine out, yeah.
I didn't push any out. Did you?
She shies away from hard work.
I had 3 vaginal births. Was induced
Natural
with 2
births?
of 3.
Is it called natural births? When it's the vagina? Because it seems like elitist.
No, because it's naturally, but they refer to it as vaginal or cesarean.
Why were you induced?
My first one, I was induced because he was OP. He came out sunny side up. Terrified my poor husband when he popped out and he was blinking at my husband.
Hey, Dad!
He panicked and was like, oh, what is it supposed to look like that? The doctor's like, no, he's up the wrong way. So he was an OP. So he should have actually been a cesarean, but they didn't pick up on it.
They didn't pick up that he was facing the wrong way.
No. My waters actually broke I had to go in and be on the IV. And because I wasn't progressing, they had to induce
See on the
me.
Pitocin.
That shit's nasty.
It's fucking awful.
The
Speeds up
jungle
contraction.
juice, they call it.
I
It's
was
wild.
Yeah, I was induced with Noah with the Pitocin. They broke my waters, nothing happened. And then the Pitocin.
It hits you hard.
It hits you. You go from 0 to 5,000 in pain.
Oh, in like 20 minutes.
When I was pregnant with Mabel, because we lived far away, I was with the same OB in Sydney, but we weren't living in Sydney. I just wanted the same person to deliver. I said, just book me in for a C-section. I'm not being induced again, because she was, you need to be induced to have a planned C-section because you live so far away. We don't want it to come naturally because it could come really quickly. And then when I actually did have her, it was COVID again, and I was just in there a lot, stressed. I was very anxious in my pregnancy. I had PND with Noah. There's a comorbidity with ADHD and postnatal depression. You're 80% more likely to have postnatal depression if you have ADHD. I'll have to fact check that, but I'm pretty sure that's correct. And so I was in there and she goes, look, your baby's developed. I know you've got your heart set on a C-section, but you have, had some pain and stuff. We should just induce you. So just fucking get her out, but give me an epidural before you give me the Pitocin, which was amazing.
Yeah, okay.
Because I was numb. Pitocin happened. They gave me the Pitocin. They were in there fiddling around for half an hour and I said, okay, I'll come back and check on you in 4 hours. I went, 4 hours. I said, it just feels like I feel a lot of pressure. I feel a lot of pressure against the bed. Like I just feel pressure down there. Could you check me like earlier than 4 hours? And it's just half an hour really after they gave me the Pitocin. She said, yeah. She went, that's the stretchiest cervix I've ever seen. I was fully dilated.
Yeah, wow.
Like, very quickly. From not induced, no epidural, just in for a check to her on my chest in 2 hours.
Wow, lucky you.
It was great. But the Pitocin, no
Wild.
fucking joke.
I wonder if because you had the Pitocin and there was pain and a sense of trauma, if that was the reason you had the postnatal depression with Noah. You didn't have it with Mabel, did you?
I didn't have it with Mabel. No,
Yeah.
I didn't, which is why I always wanted a third, because it was such a pleasant experience the second time round, whereas with Noah, I was just constantly in fear that I was going to kill him, and I don't know why. Like, I knew it was irrational, but I was like, I just feel like I just feel like he's going to die.
Right.
My postnatal depression was more like I had a sense of someone was following me. Does that sound crazy?
Postnatal anxiety or postnatal depression?
It was a combination of both because I've got PTSD. And then it was literally like the only way I could describe it was when I was up at 2 a.m. feeding and putting the kids back to bed, and it happened the same with all three of them. It felt like someone was breathing on me. Your mind is powerful.
But does your PTSD and that feeling have a similarity or a link? So say, for instance, your PTSD was drowning. They're totally different things, but was the fact that someone breathing over you and your PTSD, is there a linkage?
Quite possibly, when you think about it.
Yeah, so what happened to you in your childhood? There was a sense of doom when you had the kids of that happening again. So maybe were you thinking...
Yeah, well, see, my childhood was domestic violence and stuff. So maybe. It's interesting, isn't it, when you think about it like that?
Because I would think you have these kids and your maternal instincts and human nature is to protect.
Yeah.
You've gone into mummy mode, but you've always felt like that's...
It very much could be.
It's almost mummy mode, but your body's gone through such a big cortisol
It's a big
shift,
change.
hormone shift,
Yeah, huge.
that it's going to trigger past trauma, potentially. I mean, the PND I had with Noah was I knew it was so irrational. I went to Gidget to talk to someone. I said, like, I just am getting nothing from talking to you because I know that what I'm thinking in my head doesn't make any sense. But I have the physical...
And you feel alone because you feel crazy.
But I've got the physical sensation. Like, I physically feel it in my chest, that dread, that doom, that something's bad's going to happen and I can't explain it. I know it's ridiculous. I know nothing's bad going to happen, but I need that feeling to go away.
Yeah.
And
it's
that's when
heavy.
the meds helped.
Yeah.
Took Zoloft.
Yep.
Went
Improvement.
Went away.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it could have been a placebo effect of like, yep, I'm fixed now, I've got that. But I didn't feel it again. And I didn't have it with Mabel.
Yeah, wow. Like, do you think your parenting, after you felt that anxiousness lift, did you enjoy it more being with him?
Yes. But it wasn't long before I went back to work because I went untreated for about 3 months.
I was the same. I went back to work 18 weeks. You know how there's the paid parental leave? 18 weeks. I was back to work as soon as that was up. And that was for my mental health.
Yeah. So I always thought I was going to be someone who would be a stay-at-home mum. And then I realised that is the hardest job to be a stay-at-home mum. I didn't have the patience for it. I was like, I just need to work. When I had Mabel, knowing now that she was my last baby, I really regret it because I worked through, which is also why I feel like I'm missing something, not having a third. Because we were going to have 3, but then Mabel was so awful. And James said no more.
Actually, it's funny you say that. That was the same as us. So we had the 2 boys. Darcy was an absolute nightmare.
So the first or the
was
second?
So my first textbook baby.
Always
Textbook
the way.
baby.
Always the way.
Slept through 12 hours from 5 weeks. Incredible. And then I had Darcy, and Darcy got the nickname of Darsehole because he was an asshole of a baby. I'm talking, I slept sitting up for 6 months. Later now in life, we've learnt he's on the spectrum, but he also has ADHD. So would have been a lot of the issues then. My husband was so done with 2 kids. So it took so much for me to get him to agree to have our third, our daughter. But we're so done now though. But my second one, nightmare. We got shoved at the end of the maternity ward because he was known as the loud baby, just screaming constantly, non-stop. I couldn't even go for a shower without him screaming. So it's funny you say that. My third, amazing baby, but bitch now.
Well, Mabel was a great baby. And you know what the thing about Mabel as a baby was? Is she was just always smiling.
Aww.
Now look at her.
Do you think you will have any more? Are you done?
James has said no.
But do you feel...
I said I might need a new husband.
It's just funny though because you know when you're done. It is a feeling.
I'm not, but he is.
Do you think you'll get him over the line?
No, I have to get another husband.
Okay. I'll have to give you the combination of the fertility crystals. I gave it to a friend of mine and she fell pregnant like the next week.
No comment.
I always say that I had a helping hand in creating that baby.
Give you like a legal stake
help
to
you.
the baby. Just asking. If you go to a judge and go, the crystals, I gave him crystals.
I'm
The
not,
judge-
I'm not contributing child support.
Okay, so should we get into our very first ever her mic moment?
Let's do it.
They want to give other women the microphone now. I'm shocked. Nobody consulted me, but I guess it's happening anyway. Welcome to Her Mic Moment.
Okay, so welcome to Her Mic Moment. Each month we hand the mic to a local woman, not for a sales pitch, not for a PR interview, but for real conversation. Because when women are heard, communities grow stronger. And also we're extremely nosy and we want the backstory. So this month... it's Her Mic Moment, and today we're joined by Dani, founder of Walking Your Path, a Highlands-based crystal business focused on high-quality, intentionally sourced crystals. So, full disclosure, I love my crystals. Hannah?
I am your resident crystal skeptic. You're our first guest. We're very excited to have you on.
The first one.
The first one.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure at all. So Philsy did ask me these questions last episode and I totally shat the bed, really. So it's a very low bar is what I'm saying, isn't it? Don't stress.
So come and grab the mic and we'll start with your question. So first question, who are you and what do you do in the Highlands? Tell me about you. I don't know you, but I do know you.
I'm Dani. I own Walking Your Path Crystals, which I do from home. So it's all online, do marketing, stuff like that. I live here in the Southern Highlands. I have 3 children. I'm a mum. I'm having no more. That's a promise. I'm also a full-time nursing student doing my nursing degree as well.
Where do you study that?
UOW. Busy.
You are busy.
And how tired are you?
Very.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
10.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do your eyeballs feel right now?
Burning.
I had to buy eye drops today.
Yeah, the clear eyes.
There was one that I was reading the back and it was like dry eyes or computers. I'm like, that one. Yeah, that one.
Oh, so from the computers.
Mine's the tight eyes, the lubrication.
Yeah.
Just
Gotta
from
love a little lubrication.
Yeah.
I get the burning eyes. Like I just want to close them for 5 seconds, but then reality doesn't allow for that. Okay, go. Everyone close their eyes for 5 seconds.
Don't do it. I'll put something up your nose.
And so you started this when?
I've been doing this now for like 2.5 years. Yeah. The crystal side of things, yeah.
Do you find that it came from just an interest and then it evolved into a business?
Yeah, like I've always had the little bit of a woo-woo side, even when I was younger. I just started it more on just like a personal interest type thing, and then that kind of just then developed from there into feeling that it gave me purpose and it supported me when I needed it the most. And yeah, I just wanted to share that with other people, educate around it and make people feel happy.
Yeah, and that kind of goes along with your nursing as well. They're a parallel in that they're
Nurturing.
Yeah.
and they're caring and they're trying to create healing for people
Yeah.
and a sense of comfort.
Yeah.
So what drove you to start the business? Like, what was the passion? What was the moment that it went, this is my passion?
That's a good question. The passion for me behind it was to help people and giving them an outlet or hope, if that makes sense, leaning into working with the crystals. I mean, crystals obviously they're not magic.
Yep.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
But it's more a purpose of when you're sitting and you're using crystals or meditating or whatever, it's kind of like your mind is what...
Like mindfulness.
Yeah, and it kind of makes you stop and think and ground. Does that make sense? Like
No, I know exactly why. So what it is for me, what I'm drawn to is that when I'm in the moment of thinking of my crystals, buying a crystal, touching a crystal, washing my crystals, it's putting energy into something physical.
Yes.
That is, yes, it aesthetically is beautiful to look at and it's an incredible thing that's created, but it's given me some sort of sense of hope that there's something in
putting
this.
That energy into it or taking it out with
asking
the
for,
intention.
And asking for
So
it to return something for you.
Yeah.
And I know that, like, you would probably think that sounds crazy, but it's the thought of it going through your brain is the strongest
intention.
Yeah. The crystal is the crystal.
Correct.
But you saying, I give this thing power to because I want this and I'm manifesting this and I need it to help me. Just the thought, that's just saying that. You may not need the crystal, but I've always lent into the crystal because I think it's helped me. There was one time and I went, it's got to have something to it.
It's a very strong mindset.
It's like meditation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hannah's like, oh my God.
So I guess my question for you is, aside from the actual passion of the crystals and wanting to help people, was there a trigger? How old were your kids when you started walking your path?
3.5, 3, 4-ish. I suppose I could say that I lent into it a lot during COVID. And I guess having kids and feeling alone a lot of time, I guess it just gives you something positive to kind of
Channel your energy into?
Yeah.
I think a lot of mums, when their kids hit around that age, they start, like, yes, COVID was a big trigger, I'm sure, because
it was
you were at
tough.
home and it was tough
Yeah.
and you needed almost a distraction in a way.
Yeah.
But I do find that when their kids are starting to get a little more independent is when mums go, well, now what?
Yeah.
As well, like, what should I do as well for me?
You get a bit of your life
Independence back.
But I have a question. In your mothering, or in terms of where you were in your mothering headspace, was there chaos? Like, was it busy? Was it full on?
Yeah.
Was it like,
Yeah.
like that? You're in the thick of it, almost, the storm, and then this came along, and then we were all at home doing, like, stuck with these kids.
Yeah, we were literally like caged animals.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were climbing the walls and we were climbing the walls with them. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's interesting that that's when that all took place. How the stars, not the stars align, but how the timeline can be complementing of that.
How's the growth in the business been?
Look, in crystals, it's a very, very saturated market. It's a struggle. It was very slow in the beginning. It's been pretty consistent, but it's like anything. People find cheaper things on Shein and Temu and all of that sort of stuff. But I do have my customers that are regular who spend the money and always come back. So for me, that's the win. So it is still growing. It's not obviously, making millions, but, it's
Not yet.
Not yet.
Manifest that,
bitch. But yeah, like it's good. Yeah.
It's a side hustle for you?
Yeah. So it's just it's purely just my passion, my hobby, and it's just a part of me. Like me getting me back after being mum, while being mum.
Something that's just yours as well, I suppose.
Yes. And it's my own interest, and my kids get in there with me and like pack the crystals and help pick them out. And like my middle son is on the spectrum and he sits there and he'll tell you exactly every single crystal, what it means, what it does, and he has his own collection. So,
that's so good.
Stemming through onto them as well.
So I want to know what's something that people don't see about running a crystal business.
Oh, okay. I'm very anal when it comes to my crystals.
Not in the bedroom.
Not in the bedroom.
For the Hannah, How that could have counted you in there. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Anal joke.
Yeah. I left myself wide open for that one.
Oh, another one.
Okay.
Poor husband.
Yeah, I know. The poor man. Yeah. So anyway, what did you say? You've
Okay, so something that people don't know about running it. So sourcing. So you're saying
Yeah.
that you're very particular about
yeah,
what you're
yeah,
sourcing.
and it takes a lot of time, a lot of back and forth. A lot of my crystals I buy directly from overseas, so Brazil, Madagascar, US. I get a lot of orders from US, loads of different places. So that takes a lot of time, and I have different suppliers for different things. You know, some places are better for your polished crystals, and then I've got other places that are better for your rough crystals, like your more natural ones, and then I've got another one for specimens and fossils. So it's kind of just, it's time. It takes time for it to get here because it's coming from overseas, and obviously everything's at a halt at the moment as well. Just even uploading them all.
Yeah.
It's hours.
How many products do you have?
Oh my gosh.
How many products are in your inventory? Types of crystal.
At the moment, I'd be sitting like in the 500s.
Why am I in trouble?
You're not. I'm like, that's a lot. That's a lot of
Yeah.
products. No wonder
Yeah.
it takes you.
Yeah.
Because I looked
you
at your
have to
website
go-
and it's not like you're slapping a photo up there. You're actually putting some thought into what the product photos look like.
Yeah, and you've got to put in the weights, the measurements of each individual piece, and then, you know, the photographing, and then whiting out the backgrounds, and then uploading, and then doing the inventory. And a lot of it is, most of the products you can, like if they're palm stones, there's like 4 or 5 of them. You can put them up as one listing. But a lot of the time, their towers and stuff, they vary. Like the patterns change, and then that becomes more appealing to be able to pick the exact one you want rather than having 3 in the same one and then it just, you get what you're given. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so my next question is, what advice would you give local women who are wanting to start something of their own?
I would just say if they want to start something, just do it. Do it before you're ready. Yeah, just take the leap. Because I think you could just sit there and waste time by thinking, I want to do this, I want to do that. But I think the best thing is just do it. Yeah.
I agree.
That's what we did with the podcast because we had like 6 episodes to drop. So like just kept recording. We're like, yeah, this is great, but we'll launch it when it's perfect. Fuck it, let's just get it out there.
Yeah.
And we did, and we have like 5 listeners now. It's great.
You've just got You've just
1,
got to have
2, 3. James, Patty. Not Patty. Not James.
But yeah, if you have the intention behind it and the passion for it,
Doesn't need to
Just-
be perfect.
nah. Nothing's ever perfect.
That's what a lot of business owners say.
Nothing is ever perfect.
Doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah, just launch before it's perfect because it'll never be perfect in your mind.
No. You'll always be your worst
Especially if
critic.
you're anal.
Yes. Like me.
You too. Okay, we're going to do our fast 3. You ready? What's your coffee order?
I'm pretty boring. I just like a latte, regular latte.
Do you have cow's milk?
I have cow's milk.
Do you have any sort of nut?
No, I'm not a nutty.
Not a MYLK.
No, I've tried it.
And
Wasn't my...
Almond milk separates and it just looks like...
clotted cream.
It was-
It's like, you know what it looks like? It looks like... What are those things? Those shots that you have when you're at uni?
Oh,
The
a cocksucking cowboy.
No. Well, it looked like the brain.
Oh, with Bailey's in it?
And it looked like a brain.
That's a cocksucking
It doesn't...
cowboy.
Yeah, it's just not...
Not for you.
No.
You don't like cocksucking cowboys?
Oh, no, I don't like the brain
Never
separating
seen
milk.
Yellowstone? Oh.
Oh,
I've seen those cowboys in real life.
Have you?
Yeah, in
And?
Texas.
Oh my God. Okay, on topic. Your favourite local spot at the moment in the Highlands. You can even say the RSL Club. No judgment.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Pretty sure I said this rug.
It's very soft. I keep slipping on it.
Where do you go to gym with the kids?
You know where I do go in Barrow, and it's quite nice. Is it Jenks Cafe or
Yes.
something? It's quite nice there.
There you go.
That's my spot.
It's quite nice there.
It is very, very, very appealing. It's a great spot
appealing.
for your morning coffee.
People what?
My kids love it. They love going in there. That's our little date spot when I take them just one-on-one.
Cute. I don't take my kids out because I don't like them.
You are relentless. 1 word to describe yourself. 1 word.
One word?
Or sentence.
Well,
Don't break the rules. It's 1 word.
Okay. Well,
1 syllable.
in terms...
Hi.
the one word. I did look it up.
You did? What's your favourite word to describe yourself?
Intentional.
Oh, that's a good word.
I like
Isn't it?
that.
Were you expecting that?
No, I thought you would say something like kind.
Yeah, no.
Like,
I want to be like strong, intentional in everything that I do. Not only selling crystals, but being a mom, doing my nursing, doing it all with intention.
I like it. Feels good. Feels grounding.
You do some work yourself for once.
I do. I'm very busy. Okay, well, that's it for me. Hannah's turn.
Uh-oh.
Hold my beer.
Oh, my beer.
I'm just kidding. Okay. Now, like I said before, I am the crystal skeptic. I was especially turned off with Philippa's escapades, to be completely honest. Patty's wheelchair accident, I blame crystals. She charged a crystal in a full moon. We went for a weekend away with the kids and there was just a crystal out on the moon. I was like, the fuck is that? Both dogs came home with ticks. And then another time, Maggie broke an arm. Every time she'd charge a crystal,
Something happens.
something would happen. So I don't know if she's doing it wrong. She might be doing it wrong.
I don't know if I am doing it wrong. I think I've just had some unfortunate events happen at the same time. Like, it's just coincidence.
It was over 6 months.
The coincidence.
When does a coincidence stop becoming a coincidence?
Stop now.
No comment.
Has anything happened?
My bins just floated down the street.
I can't believe it.
Can't believe I told James. He looked at me like, why didn't you go after them?
No, it was like, I got home and the bins weren't there and I thought, great. Hannah's brought the bins in. And you're like, no, I just watched them go down the street. And he's like, okay.
I don't understand.
Telling us how wet he is. Get out. You have moisture in this small space.
It's so hot in here. Go away. Before we get deep into crystal, not trauma, but facts.
Facts, yep.
Wow. Savage word.
Facts.
Yeah.
Well, you don't come across facts that often, do you?
These ladies cannot stay on topic for 5 seconds. This is the side quest.
All right, time for the side quest. This is the less serious part of the podcast where one of us, mostly me, brings a game and by now the rosé is normally hit, so it gets chaotic. This game is called Crystal or Chaos. So I'm going to throw scenarios at you, like rapid fire, and you have to assign a crystal to that scenario. No overthinking, just vibes. I'll probably ask you why because I'm curious.
Okay.
Yeah, why you're assigning that crystal, otherwise it's just gibberish. First scenario.
Am I going to ask any questions?
No, fuck off.
Okay.
It's just all about me.
It's not about you. This is why the mic's over here and I've taken it away from you. Ready? Overthinking at 2 a.m.
Amethyst.
Why?
Calming. Calm energy, soothing.
Love it. Next one. Burnout but refusing to rest.
Citrine.
Why?
It's energizing
Okay.
and uplifting.
Great. ADHD hyperfocus.
Fluoride.
Like for your teeth?
Fluoride.
Fluorite.
Oh, with it. A T and a D sound very similar.
Sorry, that's probably just me slurring.
It's clearly hot in here. She's had a stroke. Why fluorite?
It helps with focus and
Okay.
mental clarity.
So is it better than amphetamines? For ADHD.
I don't think that anything could be better than amphetamine.
100%. A mum on day 3 of school holidays.
Carnelian.
Repeat it. Go on.
Cunnilingus.
Carnelian.
Chameleon.
No.
I'm kidding. Carnelian.
Yes.
Why?
It's energizing, uplifting.
So
it
it's-
boosts your patience.
Okay, so that's the difference with citrine is it's boosting your patience.
Yeah.
What colour is it?
Orange. Orange and fiery.
Starting a new business but spiralling.
Black tourmaline.
Ooh.
Mm.
Why?
It's grounding. It's protective.
Sounds like a lot of them are grounding.
It's protective. And it helps center your mind when you're racing. You can't settle.
Hypothetical podcast host trying to grow an audience.
Black tourmaline.
Oh, okay. Again.
No, I don't
That's
know.
a cheap
I
shot.
reckon fluorite for that one.
What colour is fluorite?
Fluorite's green. It's like transparent, purple, green.
Ooh.
It's a bit of a combination.
Combo ombo.
Yeah.
What crystal screams Philsy energy?
Carnelian and tiger's eye.
Tiger's eye.
Tiger's eye.
Why?
Yeah. Carnelian brings the energy. Philsy's
made me
energy.
cry. She's
Um,
so not doing.
I don't understand. Is that nice? Okay.
Yeah,
Carnelian
so
brings
it
energy.
brings energy, motivation. It's
Oh,
a
she
spark
needs that.
of adventure.
Okay.
And then I would say the tiger's eye because it's grounding. It aids in focus. It helps balance. But yeah, you're juggling a million things. So
Is there a
You need a
crystal that she can have that will like make her work harder?
well, the combination of carnelian and tiger's eye, I would describe it as like a fun, fearless, full of life combination.
Okay.
Feels
But
like-
actually bringing more to the table,
yeah.
Not just the.
not just vibes and
No.
personality. Okay. What about what?
I was the personality hire.
That's true. Be best. What crystal screams Hannah energy?
Henna energy. Okay, so for this one,
I'm a
for
little bit
this
scared.
one, no, I picked blue lace agate. Have you heard of that?
Sounds sexy.
It is. It's not very common. It's very rare.
Just like me.
Yeah, so blue lace agate with clear quartz, I reckon. So the blue lace agate is calming and grounding, but it keeps you focused when you're busy and chaotic. The clear quartz amplifies intentions and supports clarity, making sure that you stay structured with your planning.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. But
17
together, that
tasks.
combination is playful and fun,
Sounds like
but
me.
focused because you like your organisation.
Someone has to steer the boat. Otherwise, we're going to crash into fucking
have a
rocks. Well, where's it docked?
I got a boat. I was like, what are you doing? I'm like, no,
So how much was it? You're like, I don't know. I'm like, you're fucking lying.
I'm not Bill Clinton. Like, what sort of boat do you think I'm on? Some super yacht.
That's what I'm used to.
I'd like a super yacht.
Where? Pinterest board.
No, I met Aqua, the band, on a super yacht. I did. I got photos.
Oh, sorry.
Did you just flash?
Yeah. No, I just kicked Philsy by
Oh, yeah,
accident.
she deserved it.
Was only a little...
When I was playing back our footage from last episode, definitely saw my vagina.
Really?
I pulled like a full Sharon Stone.
Did you do a wide angle? Did you like a spin, like a...
Yeah. Right, I feel a little emotionally exposed after that because I think your crystal recommendation was pretty accurate. Do you sell blue lace agate on your website?
I do have a couple of pieces, but only little ones. It's very hard to get your hands on that one.
I might have to put in an order after, depending on how the next part goes. Let's see how you convince me that they're not just pretty rocks.
I get that all the time.
Okay.
My husband literally says to everyone, she sells pretty rocks.
But honestly, what's a diamond?
A pretty rock.
Exactly. I'm not being supportive. I'm just saying. All right, now let's get serious.
Yep.
I've got some questions to ask you as a crystal skeptic. I mean, I kind of understand based on our earlier conversation what the go is, but really I don't understand. It still sounds a little bit airy-fairy. Let's get serious. So you said that you hear that a lot. What do you tell people when they say that crystals are just pretty rocks?
Okay, so this one,
Say, like,
Do you get angry if people ask you this?
it depends how they approach me. Do you know what I mean? Like if someone's being a real smart ass, you do kind of want to tell them to fuck off. But you do get the ones who are genuinely asking, like, what is it? What is it about
What are we
them?
How often
Yeah.
would you get that question though?
Oh, a lot. I would say like 20% of the time. At markets, you always get people coming past you just being
Dicks.
dicks.
Yeah. What markets do you go to?
I do a couple around the Highlands. I
Yeah.
do a lot of the Christmas ones, but obviously then in sports seasons and stuff, I don't have the time because I'm a taxi.
Yeah. Yeah. Everything comes second to your kids apparently. It's a real
Sorry.
fucking pain.
crystals.
Yeah.
Those damn kids.
What is your retort or your
So
response?
for me, crystals act as a tool for your intention. So it's kind of like I was saying before, people will grab the stone to hold, to use, but like I said before, it's the mindset of putting in your intention, what you want to get out of it. It's the tool that you use to kind of ground yourself, to make yourself feel calm.
So I say to people, like when Pat says to me, oh, you bought another crystal. Why'd you buy that crystal? What sort of crystal? Or my mum might say,
Because I ran into my ex-boyfriend.
well, ran into my ex-boyfriend, so I went and bought crystals. But it's like my journal. So I have my thought or my process, but I'm tactile, I'm
Yeah.
visual. So
That's
me
me.
writing stuff down doesn't do anything for me.
Nothing.
So I look at a crystal and I go, that crystal stands for something. It reminds me that, you know, whatever.
Yep.
So I've got a rose quartz that I got from Mullumbimby in Byron. And I remember at that time I really needed that moment, or I needed that. And I remember that I asked it to take away some stress and give me confidence and clarity. And I remember it really helped me because it was where I put my energy and my focus and that thought.
Yes.
And then I look at I've got a clear quartz at home. It sits on my bedside table. It's something I look at every night before I go to bed. It just reminds me of what my goals are, my intentions. I just need calm. I just want clarity. And I want to just feel like this whole year I've just grounded myself, taken things back to basics. But it's just a physical, beautiful reminder of that intention.
And that's exactly what it is.
It's almost like a memory.
So
A memory, that's it. You know, I
Yeah.
buy them along the journey. Like you buy them along the way. You don't just go and buy 100.
no.
You buy them in that time in your life.
You
and it's
buy what you're
symbolic.
drawn to.
Correct.
And you're drawn to it for a reason. 9 times out of 10, you pick up a stone and you think, why am I so drawn to this? You look up the meaning and
Yeah.
you think, shit, I really need that right now.
It correlates to something you're feeling.
So the stone's almost drawing you into it based on what you're feeling, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's like a piece of jewelry, right? So
Yeah.
you go to a jewelry shop and you say, I really love that ring because I see something in it that I'm attracted to. But what, instead of it just being for decorative purposes on your body, this stone is in your house, in your office, in your car. Like I've got one in my car, one in my work bag. And it's just a reminder of something. It's something I've bought along the way to remind me. It's just, people journal. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not a journaler. Like I can write it down, but doesn't mean shit to me. I can put a post-it note up, I can whatever. But these are around my house. They remind me of things, moments in time that were hard, and to see where I am. I guess what it is that crystal becomes what you want of it too.
Symbolic.
And if you want to say to yourself, I really just want to go to bed and calm myself every night, buy some crystals that are beautiful and give you that sense, and then that's your reminder. Or take a Valium.
So am I interviewing Dani or you? Just curious.
Sorry.
Okay.
You knew I was going to really step in on this one.
Do you need a gag?
She explained it so well. Better than I
I zoned
could've.
out a little bit there.
The one rule, though, is to only buy what you're drawn to. If you're not drawn to it, you don't need it. Don't buy it. Don't waste your money.
And so do you find selling crystals online, this is an off the script question, so I hope you're going to be okay, but only buy what you're drawn to, people can still have that experience through shopping online?
That is why I personally take so much time with trying to get as much detail in my photo of the actual stone, because I go to like women's circles and do like meditation and grounding and stuff, and I've gone to a couple of these events, and one of the ladies who runs that group, she has bought crystals from me before, and the one thing she always says is that she can buy a crystal from my website and it is exactly
As pictured.
as pictured, because the pictures are good.
Go you.
Upload 3 different photos of 3 different crystals. It's not you get what you get.
No.
You get that crystal.
You're
That
drawn to
particular-
one, that is yours.
Yeah.
It's almost like a piece of art.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm going to know how you're going to answer this because you've almost answered it a little bit. Do you yourself believe that crystals heal people, or do you believe they help people heal themselves? You yourself.
I believe that you heal yourself. I do.
They're
The
a tool.
crystal is your tool.
Yeah.
Anyone who says that crystals heal everything, I'm not for that. Do you know what I mean?
Are
Like,
you supposed to rub them on people?
yeah, no, it's your intention. It's your mindset. And it has helped me in particular. I've had a lot of struggles over the years. I've got really bad PTSD from childhood trauma and stuff like that. So for me, depression, anxiety was massive. After I had my kids, postnatal depression, every single one.
Comorbidity. Yeah.
All the time. Like it was horrific. And I just found that the crystals as a tool helped me heal those wounds.
Okay.
And again, it comes back to the same as what you were saying, journaling. That's not for me.
It's a different type of tool.
Correct. I'm more of a physical. I write stuff down, even at uni. ADHD, mind. I don't retain anything. I'm not a retainer. You retain, but I don't retain.
I have raging ADHD, but I retain what I want to retain.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, it's
See,
selective, is it?
Yeah. If I'm interested in it, I'll retain it.
yeah. But if you're not interested,
No.
straight over your head.
Yeah. It took me so long to get your name right.
Oh my God, that was good. That was good.
Delivery. Yeah. My grandfather was a very good comedy writer.
So
Yeah.
funny. Oh, God.
Too bad you've only ever had one good line.
I feel like I'm not
Pardon me?
funny enough for you guys.
You're funny. Don't worry. You're,
Like,
you're keeping up the
sitting
pace.
here.
You're keeping up the
I'm
pace.
trying.
You're
Oh.
definitely keeping up. I need to believe in crystals for them to work.
That's on you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm not interviewing you. Can you shut the fuck up?
Do you want to take this, Philsy?
No.
No.
Have you noticed how I've taken the microphone away from her? It's not her mic moment again. It's always her mic moment. Calm, she plays with the equipment, she goes.
So what was the question? Do I need to...
Do I need to believe for it to work?
No, you don't. Because again, it's mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Even if someone doesn't see them as a magical tool, right? A crystal can still act as a visual reminder. So again, coming back to you're holding it, you're using it as a tool. Again, focus, calm. You use it at the time for what you need. So I don't think you need to believe in the magic of a crystal.
Okay.
No.
No. I mean, this is me asking you.
Yeah.
Shut up.
What do you think, Philsy?
I think you need to believe in the magic of the crystal, but you create the magic. Like you create that destiny. You create that
Your
vision
mindset.
or that mindset. Like you are the magic.
Your mind is the power.
I know I'm the magic.
I got the magic.
Can you stop singing?
I love how you just break out in these little jams.
She cuts them out.
Oh, come on.
My bomb.
What makes them impactful is you,
Yeah,
Yeah.
ultimately. Like, that's the bottom line, isn't it, Philsy?
I agree.
Where do crystals come from and how are they sourced? You said you've got suppliers in all different countries.
Mhm.
How did you pick those suppliers?
It took a lot of time. There's a lot of supplies out there that are dodgy as fuck.
How would you
especially
know that,
overseas.
though?
I had a really good friend in WA who also has a crystal business who is very successful. And I kind of had a little bit of helping hand in terms of getting the good supplies straight off the bat. But there were other ones. You just meet people in the crystal community as crystal business owners. There's all these pages and forums and stuff like that. So I guess you rely heavily on other people's experiences as well. But just, yeah, like for me, it was quite easy. But I could imagine for someone who doesn't have that helping hand, it would be very, very tedious. And you would have a bit of a rough run trying to find one that's
Trial and error almost.
Yeah, because you don't want to support a business in Brazil that have got these people
Child
slaving
workers.
away. Yeah, and you're paying top dollar for the crystal, and the person who's actually carving it is getting jack shit.
So you look for the ethical side of it.
Yeah. I'm really particular, and I check everything myself as well. Like when it comes to me, I check the tips of everything. I check.
QC.
Yeah.
What are you checking when you say you're checking a crystal when it comes into your...
So every order I unpack, you're checking fractures and things like that, chips, whether if it's genuine, because there are a lot of fakes.
How would you know? Like, how would you be able to tell?
You can tell by the colours and the clarity. You can also tell by banding on the crystals.
Oh, so if you're seeing banding, it's probably man-made?
If it's straight line banding, then it's likely fake. If it's jagged and curvy, then that indicates that it's more genuine. Yeah. So there's different things that you learn over the time. You can also tell if a crystal is real because they will be cool.
Cool.
So you feel this, it's hot in here, like we're sweating like bitches in here, but
Sweating like a whore in church.
See how they're cold still
Can I have
to
one?
touch?
So they don't actually absorb any heat.
Oh, that feels nice.
Yeah.
I found a use finally for a crystal.
Yeah.
Put on the arm.
It shouldn't go hot in a room. But if you were to put, obviously, like a crystal in your bra or something, that's going to get hot.
It's like put it in the
Body
oven.
heat, yeah. You're going to burn it.
Don't even think about it. That's inappropriate.
Yeah, so there's all these different things that I look at when I receive my orders.
So that can help you decipher whether they're fake or not, or whether they're of a high quality.
Yeah, and my suppliers, I am so particular. They probably think, fuck, here's this bitch again.
Here she comes.
Yeah, because I literally ask them for so many detailed videos, things like that. Yeah, clarity is one of the major ones. But obviously, if it's not a transparent crystal like the celestite, you can't see that, right? But it's in the quality of the blues in that.
Yeah, it's a pretty
Yeah. So if it's a fake celestite, it'll be more pale and not see
okay.
how that's got a lot of different tones through it.
Yeah.
It's got the dark and the light. That's your indication that it's real. But yeah, they're always you will know if a crystal is real if you pick it up and if they're cool. So if they're hot, like this one's been sitting next to that candle as well.
That toxic candle.
Yeah, that toxic. How's that one?
Actually quite like them displayed there like that. They don't
I
have
just
there
love
anymore.
this. I love it.
That was all Philippa. That was her one contribution to this podcast.
I love it. It's so good. I have a
Can you
couple
put
of
my
these.
dildo back?
I actually have a couple of these in my crystal room where the magic happens. Yeah. I'm not a very confident person. I'm very
It doesn't show.
Very-
You seem pretty confident right now.
I'm really not.
You're doing
I'm
really well.
struggling.
You're masking.
I'm comfortable. Do you know what I mean? I feel comfortable.
You'll get you some social media stuff that can help you, but also...
Philsy won't give you any of that at all with me, by the way. Just so when she's saying we'll do this, that's hours of
It's
editing
Hannah.
for me. Yeah.
Hannah.
She's
Yeah.
honestly.
Honestly.
And I like
honestly.
to tell her how good she is, and she goes like this, okay. Okay.
See, but
All I want is compliments, but don't
then
give me
she can see
compliments.
I'm like that. Like if people were to say something, I would be like, I'd get embarrassed. Like I get
Yeah.
embarrassed. Yeah.
Well, we're going to post the shit out of you.
You can post the shit out.
Hannah can do whatever she wants with me, but if I'm to do stuff for our
Dirty
podcast-
stuff.
No, but if I'm to do something for our podcast, I cripple me. You'd think I'd be like super confident. No, cripple.
Her one job is to do the social media. How many posts?
Flatlined.
How many
Her
posts have you
flatlined.
done?
2, 3.
I had to change them.
Did you change them?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because they
So
messed
we're
up hard
just
work.
networking now.
networking.
No, I didn't have to change them. I want you to do more. I love your content.
So when your husband cooks dinner, you're like, it was great. It tastes like shit on a stick.
Okay, sorry. Moving on. So where should beginners start their crystal journey?
I would say,
Clear crystal quartz. Clear
yeah,
quartz.
go to your staples. We'll think of it like pantry staples. Clear quartz, your
See?
master healer.
I retained that. Must be interested in it.
Rose quartz.
I rub that on my face sometimes.
Rose quartz. Love, intention, and black obsidian or tourmaline, which is your protection. I always, every day, I wear clear quartz and black tourmaline, and I always have my evil eye all the time.
Can I rub the obsidian or whatever it is all over my daughter? Will she be
can do
nice?
that.
She wakes up trying to be kind and then she turns into a
You can't say that word, Hannah.
It's my favourite word.
I have one of those.
Yes.
My 2 boys are a walk in the park compared to
Girls
My
are
daughter.
awful.
Really?
Girls are awful.
She
My daughter is
is.
a dream.
Oh,
My son, ha!
Yeah, Hamish and Mabel will get married and destroy the world.
No, they can't. We cannot. It'll be catastrophic.
Well, it'll be real
He's on the path to
jail.
destruction.
Prison.
No, my boys are any day. I wanted a girl, and my mum laughs, and she's like, "Boy, did you get a girl?"
Yeah.
She's savage. Had to convince my husband to have a third. Had to really get him over the line with agreeing.
Oh, you
her.
don't just trap them?
Then we got the girl, and no more.
And he's like, I told you.
Done.
I told you not to do it.
No, she has him wrapped around her little finger.
100%.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. She's got the best heart, don't get me wrong. She's very caring and very empathetic, but with me,
Mabel's.
she's a mini me.
Yes, same.
Yeah.
We're both Leos as well, Mabel and I.
Me and Hallie are both Virgos. Very similar.
See, Hamish and I are the same.
Yeah, I get that.
She is
Gemini.
a Virgo through and through.
James is a Gemini.
Is he?
My hubby's a Taurus.
Ooh, bull. I actually am not into horoscopes. Okay.
You know what? Actually, me either. I
But I
like
do know,
them, but
like-
you know, the basics.
Yeah, I'm
That's-
actually
yeah.
Leo Cancer cusp. Like I'm on the cusp. I'm like the day
Oh.
that's in between the two.
Oh,
When
it's
you
you.
read it, it's like fucking psycho. Stay away.
It's you.
Yeah, it's like because it's water and it's fire, right?
Yeah. They're meant to be
You're just
very
steaming over
conflicting.
there.
Steaming. Okay, I could even answer this question for you because I've already asked it a million times. But what is the one crystal everyone should start with?
What do you think?
The clear quartz because it's grounding.
That's it.
It's your pantry
master
staple.
healer.
It's your master healer, pantry staple.
It's versatile. Use it with everything.
All right, lightning round. Lightning myth round. Really quick. Don't have to think about it. Do you need to cleanse crystals?
No.
Can you have too many crystals?
No.
What's the biggest crystal myth out there?
Oh, that crystals magically fix everything.
Yeah, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Well, we've gone over this.
What is
it's-
cleansing a crystal?
There's different forms.
Oh,
You can
you-
put them out into the moonlight.
Oh, yeah,
like
I've seen
Philsy
that.
does a couple of times. You can sage them, cleansing, or you can incense are also a cleansing.
Mm-hmm.
It recharges them apparently.
All right,
But
Danny.
I don't think that
Do
it
you know
means.
what I put on my Robo-Rock? You know, the vacuum that goes around.
Oh yeah,
I
crystals.
light my sage.
Oh,
And I put my crystals on the top and it
I
moves
love it.
around there.
Work smart, not hard.
that's smart.
And it's like, and my crystals and my sage.
You're
go
cleansing
around.
and vacuuming at the same
Yeah,
time.
it is absolutely. And I look at it and
That
I
is a
think,
win.
fuck yeah.
2 jobs at once.
Can you not bring that ingenuity to the podcast?
I'm exhausted. I've just been sitting there watching it do its thing for an hour. And the kids come home and they're like, are we having lamb? Because the house smells like sage or rosemary.
She's just being woo woo.
All right, Danny, sell me crystals in 10 seconds or less.
You put me on the spot here. Okay, so 10 seconds. They're beautiful. They're natural. They're a tool for you to set intentions, pause, and take a minute for yourself. Just a reminder to focus and reflect. You need crystals.
That was about 11 seconds. Good job. I counted in my head.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you? I was
And if
close.
she was going to be 10 seconds on, were you going to congratulate her?
I was about to go, That's it. So, Dani, that was your mic moment. Thank you for grabbing the mic.
Thank you.
And for anyone else out there who knows a Highlands woman whose voice deserves a mic moment, send her our way. Oh, yeah. What do you think of Spencer Pratt?
Here's a nut job.
Yeah.
He
I'm
likes
not a fan.
crystals. That's what I think of when I
Yeah,
think of
no.
crystal person.
Don't let that influence you because that's yuck.
Doesn't he sell crystals? Isn't it called Crystal Daddy?
Yeah.
No, but isn't that his business name? Doesn't he sell crystals?
Yeah, he's not my type of crystal person. Mm.
Is it the flesh-coloured beard?
Yeah, it's just him in general.
Okay.
Yeah, not a fan.
All right, I'll tag him. I've tagged him before.
Have you?
Yeah.
Really?
Anytime we talk about crystals, I tag him.
So what's his take now? What's his spin on it? Can you see what we see?
I don't know. Will I admit it ever?
Absolutely not.
I will go and buy one of the blue lace agate though.
I'll have to have a look, yeah.
Well, I'm going to go on your website later.
See if there's any on there. If not, I have some coming. Beautiful pieces.
Where-
Drusies. Little, nice, dainty.
So you're going to buy one?
I am, because I think that described me pretty well.
I've been listening to his Stalking Your podcast.
Good.
Yeah, I've been listening to it. I literally was listening to episode 15. Yeah, I was literally listening to it today in my crystal room when I was doing shit.
They keep getting longer. That one was an hour and 13.
I love it. It was so funny.
We did so good.
No, we just talk too much.
It's good though. Now that, it's actually so funny. Yesterday, I went in and I was devastated about Kyle and Jackie O. I was like, what am I going to do? Devastated. Hallie comes down the hallway to me and she's like, what's happened? Because I was like, no. And I told her what happened. And she goes, Mama, it's okay. You can just listen to Philippa's podcast on the way to school in the morning.
Like how it's Philippa's podcast, but she doesn't do anything.
Well, she knows
Hallie
Philippa.
knows
Don't let your kid listen to this.
Hallie, we love you. Gorgeous girl.
But yeah, it was just so funny. She was like, Mama, we can listen to Philsy on the way to school. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, well, it's not probably appropriate.
Don't listen to that. Okay. Should we get into the weekly manifest? Are you ready, Dani?
Yep.
Weekly manifest. Great. They're doing motivational speeches yet again.
This is the weekly manifest where we ask the universe for things we probably should have planned for. This week, we manifest stepping out of our comfort zones and backing ourselves boldly. Thanks to Dani from Walking Your Path, we're setting our intentions, trusting our intuition, and choosing aligned action. We're honoring courage, community, and the fire it takes to begin something new. We're not just talking about it, we're manifesting it. We're claiming it and we're moving on. May this episode ignite action and not just ideas.
Love it.
Love it?
Yeah.
This episode resonated if you're a crystal connoisseur like these two over there, or if you're a little bit crystal curious, head over to Dani's website. We'll put the link in the show notes. She has generously offered a 15% discount. Share this podcast with a friend wherever you're listening. Send it, follow us on Instagram because it really helps.
This was your mic moment. Thanks for listening. This was Grab Her by the Mic, and we will
See you next Tuesday.
whoop whoop.
Chaos Correctional. We have a situation, a very serious situation. They were wrong. Again.
Welcome back to Chaos Correctional. This is the part of the show where we take a moment to correct the absolute nonsense that came out of our mouths earlier, because apparently microphones make us confident, not accurate. Think of this as our public accountability press conference, except no one has been media trained and Philsy is still refusing to fact check anything. So let's correct the chaos. First up, the shot I mentioned that looks like a brain. That drink is actually called a brain hemorrhage, which honestly sounds like something we should not be voluntarily ordering at a bar, but here we are. A brain hemorrhage shot is made up of peach schnapps, Baileys, and grenadine. The Baileys curdles slightly when it hits the schnapps and the grenadine, which creates a brain-like floating effect, and the grenadine sinks through it like, well, the hemorrhage part. So that's the one that looks like a brain. It is not, as Philsy confidently declared, a cocksucking cowboy. That one is a completely different drink, and typically contains butterscotch schnapps and Bailey's Irish cream. Very different beverages, very similar to I Just Turned 18 energy. Next correction. We were talking about Spencer Pratt from The Hills and I mentioned his crystal business. His brand is actually called Pratt Daddy Crystals, which quite frankly is an elite brand name, so no notes from me. Now this next one needs a small correction from me. I said people with ADHD are 80% more likely to get postnatal depression. That specific number isn't quite accurate, but the general point is supported by research. Studies have found that women with ADHD have higher rates of postpartum depression and anxiety compared to women without ADHD. One large population study found mothers with ADHD had about a 24% higher risk of postpartum depression and an increased likelihood of postpartum mood and anxiety disorders overall. Researchers think this happens because ADHD can involve emotional regulation challenges, higher baseline rates of anxiety and depression, sleep sensitivity, and the executive function overload that comes with keeping a tiny human alive. So I wasn't completely hallucinating the connection, but the 80% stat was a little enthusiastic, which feels very on brand for ADHD, to be fair. We also mentioned traumatic birth and thought that maybe it could potentially lead to postnatal depression or anxiety. We were correct. Research consistently shows that experiencing birth as traumatic increases the risk of postnatal depression and postpartum PTSD. Traumatic birth can include things like emergency interventions, feeling unsafe or out of control, not being listened to by medical staff, fear for the baby or mother's life, or unexpected complications during delivery. Studies have found that women who perceive their birth as traumatic have significantly higher rates of postnatal depression symptoms in the months after birth. So that one was not chaos, that one was science. And finally, a correction from a few episodes back. I gave a shout out to a family friend called Sienna in the US for listening to the podcast. That was incorrect. The shout out actually goes to Sienna Ward, who is a good friend of my dad's overseas in the US and apparently listens to the podcast every time she goes for a run. Now, and this is the part that concerns me, she's also a marathon runner, which means she has potentially listened to hours of our nonsense while voluntarily running distances that require medical clearance. Honestly, the running alone sounds exhausting. Listening to us while doing it feels like an extreme sport. So Sienna, thank you so much for listening. Thank you for the support. And if our podcast is what gets you through a marathon, we're both honoured and slightly worried. And that concludes today's session of Chaos Correctional, where we bravely confront the consequences of speaking into microphones without adult supervision. If you ever catch us saying something wildly incorrect, please know we will either correct it here or double down with even worse information next week. See you next Tuesday.